What is going on, Eagles? Today is Friday, March 5th. I'm Andrew Seiler.
And I'm Chloe Raymond.
And let's get today's announcements.
The Avon local schools are looking to hire summer help. The hours are 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday starting on June 7th. The starting salary is $8.75 an hour. If you are interested, please send an email to James Pravinsky or Bill Fishley in the Operations Department. Their email addresses are on the screen below. Applications are due by April 30th. All applicants must be at least 16 years or older with a valid state ID.
Sophomore Maddie Geiger qualified for the OHSAA gymnastic tournament on bars. She competes at Hilliard Bradley High School tomorrow. She is the first gymnast to qualify to state since 2016. Congratulations, Maddie, and good luck.
Attention all drama club students. There will be a short meeting today directly after school in the auditorium to discuss plans for the 24-hour show. Please plan to attend. If you have any questions, see Mr. Moisenko in room 226.
Philip Syrups and Sauces out of Westlake is looking to hire in their food factory warehouse. They are looking for organized, detail-oriented individuals who are available to assist in packing off products in their warehouse. Short shifts are 3 to 6 hours are available and pay starts at $13.50 an hour. Check the job board outside Student Services for more information.
Attention seniors. The 2021 Avon Community Scholarship applications are available now. The scholarships are sponsored by the members of the Avon community, Avon School Boosters, clubs, and community organizations. There is a lot of scholarship money up for grabs. Some scholarships require additional information which should be attached to the completed application and returned to Student Services. The application deadline is Wednesday, March 31st. Submit all applications to Student Services or email to Ms. Reinhardt at reinhardtc@avoneagles.org.
Do you enjoy writing and telling stories, being creative, performing heroic acts of daring do? Then join us for the first ever meeting of the Avon Gaming Club in the Media Center from 3:30 to 5 on Friday, March 12th. The club will be a place for tabletop role-playing games of all kinds, but we'll start off with Dungeons and Dragons. We'll be going over character creation and the rules of the game on Friday. Please bring a pencil, notebook, and your own set of D&D dice if you've got them. Any questions, email Patrick Kays at kayspatrick@avoneagles.org or Mr. Postal at postalp@avoneagles.org.
Many Avon High School students know what it's like to take a minute or two during the day to stop at a water fountain and get a quick drink, or fill up their water bottle to sip on throughout the day. Imagine living in a place where something as basic as clean drinking water was not available to you, your family, and those in your community. Avon High School junior Rose Bora has thought about this very issue, and she has decided to address this issue through a fundraiser to build a water well for a community in Africa that has no access to water. Here's Rose Bora tells us more about her project.
My name is Rose Bora. So my water well project, it's a water well in Africa. It's basically helping people. It helps over 2,000 people. I'm currently trying to build a handheld water well. So there's two types, there's an electric and a handheld. The handheld is just, people actually have to physically, you know what I mean? The electric is just pressing a button. So when I was younger, my mom would always remind us that we were lucky and that we should be humble. And so I remember this one picture she showed me on Facebook, and it was an African boy, and he was so skinny, you could see his whole bone, you could see his ribs. It was awful. And so I have always remember that picture every single day. When I'm eating my food, I'm oh my God, I always remember that picture. And so I always wanted to help Africa. So last summer, me and my dad, we had made a pact that we were going to go to Africa and we were going to volunteer through Embrace Relief. However, because of COVID, I was unable to go. And that's why I decided this school year that I was going to do anything I could to help them, which is why I began the Water Well Project. Okay, so my goal is $4,500. I'm currently halfway there. You can get involved by donating through the fundraising portal or going to Chipotle on March 10th at times 4 to 8 at the Avon one and showing the flyer. Water is like a basic necessity. Like anyone can walk 2 feet and go to their own sink and pour themselves a cup of water. African people, like African girls, they have to walk miles and miles and miles to retrieve water, and they miss out on like most of their education. So when they're older, they have to depend on their husband to like, raise the money or whatever he does, he works, but they are at home cooking and stay-at-home mom. Because of that, I decided like the Water Well Project, I get a 2-in-1 deal. They get water, girls get to get their education because the miles they walk is very short. So then they get to participate in school more. Please donate. It's like you can donate $5, $2, $3, it doesn't matter. Just please donate something because it's a necessity that all of us have like 2 steps away, but a lot of African children, their lives depend on the water that the well is going to bring.
Rose has come up with a number of ways for people to contribute. Beginning the week of March 8th, Rose will be raffling off gift cards during lunch periods. Local businesses donated the cards, and various clubs and boosters are helping to spread the word. We will share the winners next week right here on ENN. Also, you can dine to donate at Chipotle March 10th between 4 and 8 p.m. Order online for a pickup from Chipotle during the same hours by entering the promo code at the bottom of the screen. Last night, the Avon Electric Orchestra rocked out in the auditorium. ENN's Anthony Farigo was there in person to experience the live-streamed event.
Let's take a look.
Hey Eagles, I'm here with senior Sam Golick to talk about the AO concert. You guys killed it out there. How do you think you did?
Thank you. I think it went pretty well. I think the energy was high, and I think the audience liked it.
That's good. So what has been something different that you guys had to do with the current circumstances that you're in besides the live streaming portion?
Yeah, this year is obviously very different for everyone, and for AEO that means obviously we have to mask and keep our distance, which has kind of been different. Usually you're right by your group of people, but obviously we have to separate this year. But I think we've adapted really well and really come together to make a good concert.
Speaking of adapting really well, how do you think of the live audience for the first time this year?
That was different. As long as I can remember, we've had an audience, and then this fall we obviously had to transition to no one in the audience. Having people back for the first time tonight was really nice, and I think they were excited to be there too. So
It's good. All right, so is there anything else you want to add real fast?
No, just thanks Mr. Martin, and thank you Mr. Woods for setting up the live stream, and yeah, thanks for coming to the concert.
Mm-hmm. I'm also here with sophomore Ty Kruska. Ty, how'd you do?
I think it was one of our best concerts yet.
It's good to hear. Was it weird with the live audience?
It was a little different considering most of our concerts beforehand were just run-throughs with a camera, although we can't stop and redo it if we mess up.
So is AEO going to be performing again before the end of the year?
We should be performing later, maybe late May.
All right. We'll be looking forward to that. And is there anything else you want to add real fast?
Thanks for everybody who attended. I know it was just kind of a family thing, but anybody who watched the live stream too.
Avon Eagles, are you ready?
For the weekend, I'm Corey Raymond.
I'm Andrew Seiler. That's all we have for you today, Eagles. Have a great one.